Hey, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys doing great. Today I want to share about why we fail our NOFAP journey. So people will not realize how they fail or give in to the temptation, but there will be reason there. So today I'm going to analyze those things that make us fail, or those emotions that we give in within the challenge time frame, and why do we give up halfway? What is the reason behind all of the challenge, which is I think we can all overcome if we know what's the reason behind. Okay, so the number one reason for me when I fail my NOFAP straight is because of I putting too much stress on I want that thing. Okay, I want to achieve 30 days. I want to achieve 60 days. So why is that a problem? Because when we think about the problem every day, okay, I want to solve this problem. I want to go. I want to reach the 60-day time frame and don't jack off in that period of time. You are giving too much stress on yourself, on your body, on your mind. And when you did that, it kind of like backfire, right? Because you always think about the problem. And the more you think about the problem, the more you're going to give in. This is the fact. And the more you think about the problem, the more that you want to go and watch con. You want to browse those videos in return, because that is the main problem. So guys, don't dwell yourself, put too much stress on want to achieving that goal. When you make a decision that you want to achieve these 60 days, let it go. By setting yourself free of the problem, you are going to achieve that. But not when you are thinking about the problem whole day. Right? You only focus on like you want to watch it. If you think about it too much, you will want to automatically like walk into that problem as a result. I know that this doesn't make sense to someone, but when you think about something, right, it tends to happen. When you are worried about something, it tends to happen, right? This is what will happen in our life. Think about sometime in your life when you are worried that this, okay, let's say a relationship will go bad, or you feel that the relationship will end or will get worse, it often enough get worse because you are feeding the energy into making the relationship worse. You give in to something that you doesn't meant to be giving up on. Maybe you change yourself, maybe you will find a way to make that relationship become worse, sabotaging that relationship. So this is why I say don't think about the problem. Think about what you can be doing right now for the time that you are doing NOFAP, when you can be productive. You can do whatever you want other than watch porn, watch nasty video, or binging on something that it doesn't benefit you for what you are doing right now. And that leads to the second point. Why are people failing NOFAP? They don't have enough things to do in their life. So by occupying things into life, we are giving less time to think about what we can do or what will make us want to go into watching porn or doing that habit again. Like, if you have things put in place in your life, you will want to do those things first before going to doing, like thinking too much about want to achieve this NOFAP goal. You want to put into place that thing that is important. If you don't have any of the goals to achieve, for example, if you don't have any things you like to do or hobbies in your life, you will much probably end up want to fap because you have too much time when you are doing NOFAP, right? You are saving a lot of time, but in fact that you don't use it wisely, you don't use it for your hobbies, you don't use it for building up new habits, you are still going to think about that thing because it's going to appear in your brain. And why? Because fapping is a habit. Watching porn is a habit. Watching nasty video is a habit. That which you have been accumulating since some time. I believe that people that facing this difficulty, this is not their first week or first month they watch that kind of video. It's been accumulated throughout life, maybe 5 years, 10 years, and for some reason, like, you guys want to get over this addiction because you know that in some way it is destroying your life. It is destroying your confidence and also like motivation. Okay, when you watch porn, you are more likely to have less motivation because one of the most important thing in life is sexual fulfillment. So when you got the sexual fulfillment, you will be lacking motivation in real life. Okay, your brain will tell you, okay, let's relax. I got sex. I got the most beautiful woman. Like, I ejaculate in front of her. I got her, but the fact is it's delusional, but the brain can't differentiate that. And it screws our brain, it screws our confidence and our motivation to go out and live a real life. So occupying your time with hobbies or finding new hobby, new things to do, to be replacing that time when you are alone. So when you do that, your brain will learn what is the new thing that is important in your life. And the more focus you put on the new things, it will build out to become a habit. Right? Just like you build out to, like everyone have their addiction. They are build-ups. They are accumulated in time. They become harder to get rid. If you have new habits to build on, and you will stay with that habit. If it's a good habit, it's going to give you better life, right? So it makes sense. So our brain works like that. But brain often taking shortcut. So when sexual fulfillment is made, so we don't need to go out and work hard to get a woman or to have a girlfriend. We have to put a lot of like effort and skills and learn how to socialize to get a girlfriend. So know that our brain love shortcut, love to be comfortable. We need to consciously choose to be really intentional. We want to fight that urge to be comfortable. And that's the next point. So when we are comfortable, we are alone, right? This point is like, don't stay alone. Don't be alone for more than 10 minutes or more. Don't stay in your room for 10 minutes or more, because the environment that you are putting yourself in is going to affect your decision. So when you stay in your room, you probably want to do something with yourself. You want to get intimate with yourself, because it's been linked to pressure, been linked to watching con, been linked to watching those videos that you don't want to watch. So you stay in the room, you will have that thought, because your brain will put all the things together and convince you to stay in your comfort zone and be comfortable and be doing what you have been doing because you survive. But this is not what we want. We want to strive in life. That's why you are here. That's why you're watching this video. You want to change. You want to do something different other than fapping, right? So limit your time that you spend alone. Getting out, talk with your family or friends or even housemate or even your spouse. Right? Don't stay in the room. Don't relax yourself with the time that you spend fapping and spend the time there. And we want to avoid all those triggers. When we avoid those triggers, that means that we do something different, right? We go out to the living space. We went out to shopping to get our grocery. We go out to a gym to work out. And we chat to people, to strangers. When we do new things, our brain will connect new thoughts and new feelings. And that's why staying alone is only going to feed you into the old thoughts and old feelings, because you never try something new. You never put effort into not making yourself into that situation. So you want to put yourself in the right place, right? So the wrong place will be in the room alone, or spending too much time in a shower when you have the chance to think about those naughty thoughts. You want to lessen that. You want to put yourself into the place you want to be, or in order to be the person that you want to be or wish to be, there must be something different that you need to do right now. You need to change something that you do right now in order to become the person that you want to be, right? So it makes no sense to stay in the room, stay in the dark, or staying too long in the shower and make you have time to think about the naughty thoughts. Okay, all of those are example only, because every one of us will have different triggers. And okay, so some people will say that when I go to the gym or when I go to the mall, even if I saw a girl with like leggings and gym wears, I will get really triggered, or I will get really horny. Alright, there are people like that. There are especially young people, right, in their 20s or in their teenage time. Right, they are easy trigger. They are easily feel horny. And that is unavoidable. So what you can do is, my way of doing that is like, don't look too long. Like, you can admire something that are beautiful, okay, but not to dwell with that thoughts and keep on staring, right? It makes you also makes you a creepier person. Right? People can feel you, especially women, right? When you stare at them, they can feel you. They can feel the energy of like you are creeping them out. Right? You are creeping them out by staring at them. So think about that. Be a cool person that, okay, I can admire, but I don't want to be weird. So one thing about when you're watching too much nasty video is you will see women as a object that satisfies your need. That's why we need to get rid of this habit. So when we watch porn, we tend to visualize, imagine things that they are doing. Okay. The more that we watch, the more our brain is going to screw up, think that this is reality. So reality is like, okay, some girl in the trend, and then some guys go there and touch her, and she's stimulated, and things go from there. Okay, so everyone have the preference. This is what I've been like watching before. So I'm going to explain that way. But I hope you guys understand that the more that we imagine the life that are artificial and real life, we complicate everything. We mix everything up. And we see reality the wrong way. In reality, relationship happen when we are understand each other, when we feel connected with each other. And also, the real sex happen when we feel we are really connected with that person, we are aligning with that person, and they give us the things that we want in our life. They fill us with love and connection. That's why we are having intimate relationship. It's not like what you see in the videos, like forcing to have things or assuming someone love you, like you, based on the look. Right? That is surface level of relationship or love or intimate relationship. Surface level of things. So we want to look deep inside a relationship. Why people have relationship? Why people love each other? Because they feel connected, they feel love, they feel understand. And why I share this, because I think as a human, it's very, very important to be able to connect with each other. And when the nasty video, the porn video coming into our life, it destroys everything. It makes us think that the connection is not important. And we are like animals. We just want to fulfill our sexual need, our primal needs. And that destroys connection. And that makes us unable to connect with people around us. And what does that do to our own race, our ability to be human? We are less able to connect, make connections. We are less able to, receive the signal. And also, like, this is deep, okay? So when people have feelings toward you, they can feel that, okay, this person cares. This person can relate to me. And most people, like all of us will have guts up and high because of the time that we live in. Like so many fake things, fake people, and people just want things from you. And if they can feel that you really care, you are different, you're not looking them as object. If you think of girls and women, they can feel you. And we want to be different. And that is one of the reasons that I think important to me as I'm doing NOFAP. I want to be that person. I want to be different. I want people to feel different when they talk to me or when they are connected to me. Like, I want there to be a special connection like no one else. Not like all those people that are watching con. Okay, when you indulge yourself in that videos, on those videos, you actually desensitize yourself. And it makes you unable to receive any signal or even able to give good energy because desensitized, demotivated. So the benefit of getting rid of habit of watching nasty video is we want to be human again. We want to be able to connect again. And that is the whole reason of this video. Think of this, we want to be human again. We want to be connected with people again and be sincere about that connection. And not just about to want to get something from them, but genuinely giving time, giving love and care, and make them feel care about, listen about, and taking care about sometimes, like protecting and providing. And this is what we're supposed to be. And this is what is lacking in this time. So think about the person that you can become when you get to the other side. You're having to occupy your time with more and better things to do. You have good habits. You go to the gym, you work out, you look better, you look smarter, you look cleaner. And at that time, you want to learn, you want to read more books, and you want to be more successful with your time that you have, because you're going to put in something new, something that challenges you to become better, be more successful. And if all that adds up together, you will surely become a better person, right? You surely become that different person that people can connect with you. But without making those change, you will just do the same thing and life will just go by. Time will just pass by. And without you realize, it's 5 years or 10 years gone, just like that. And I know this is why some of you are here. Because of the time that is gone, we're never going to get them back. Maybe 10 years, 20 years. For me, it's a decade or two. Because of the addiction, because of the wanting to be someone or hit some goals or keep my streak, I actually falling into victim of like thinking about a problem and end up falling into that problem over and over again and never get out of that issue. But when I realize this, when I don't put too much stress on one thing that streak, I actually doing them better. And I also make my life better because I can focus on something else. I can put my focus on things that I can do that can occupy that time. And when you're actually improving yourself, everything will change. Your mindset towards the streak will also change. And I've been making this kind of video for some times. You can look back into my old videos about NOFAP. And if your question is something similar, you can play back on those videos. But don't stress yourself, guys. So I want to end this video here by some words. Okay. You're not going to get different result if you do everything the same every day. The only way you can get a different result is when you do and decide to do something different today, because it is going to build you up into a new habit. So new habit leads to new life and better life. All right, guys. If you like this video, please help me by like and subscribe to my channel so that I can spread the words. I can help more people to become better in their life or get rid of their so-called bad habits by become a better person. If your friends or people closest to you are addicted or can't seem to get through the streaks, like share them this video so that they can realize that the problem is not the streak, it's their mindset, is what they do with their time. It's going to make the difference. It's going to make the meaning of NOFAP really become useful in their life. Like you set the meaning of why you do NOFAP. It's become more human. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.